I never came across anyone who did not connect and didn't enjoy a little bit of boxing.
I can remember my first class. It was just shadow boxing. But not even really going, like it was just learning moves without contact on a bag or anything like that. And the next day I could not walk. I could barely sit on the toilet. Like my entire body was so sore. I never experienced anything like that. And I thought I hadn't really done much. So that's when I realized I'm using my entire body. And you know, every punch, it starts at your foot and it works the whole force of your weight, and all the power goes through your entire body, through your arm, into that one punch. So you are literally using your entire body. I think it's an amazing sport physically for the body.
So generally talking, I do have an issue with mirror. It is abnormal for a human being to looking at themselves and living inside of themselves and also making judgment from the outside point of view. But for the sake of shadow boxing, there's an upside. It gives you an extra feedback on your body movement. So it allows your brain to speed up the process of learning when it comes to punching. So for exercising, I find there is a useful aspect of mirrors. If you just go to your bathroom, stare at yourself in the mirror and try to look and start shadow boxing, you just first watch that your form is as perfect as you think it is, and then gradually you can speed it up, and then you can pick up any kind of weirdness, asymmetricity between the left and the right side, and you can just go for it and go for it and go for it. And that way you're concentrating, you're focusing on your target, you can make sure you punch exactly in the same spot. So there is an upside when it comes to mirrors and shadow boxing. So maybe once use it for something that's really good as opposed to judging yourself. Everyone connects to boxing, even if they had prejudice against boxing. So there might be something in it for you. That doesn't mean you need to fight anyone. It's more about practicing boxing as opposed to fighting someone. So boxing is not about power nor strength. It's all about quickness and knowing exactly where you punch. So you can practice this simply for self-protection. If you hit anyone's eye, even just a little bit like this, it is really gonna throw them off of their game, whatever their game is. So you can practice on a leaf. For example, here, if I just simply come back and I imagine that someone who is a little bit taller than I am, this is their eye, and I'm just going to putting my fingertips right in there, just nice and easy like this. Besides that, it's practically, it's useful. I mean, hopefully we'll never have to use this, but just in case. So you can just practice this and touching the leaf, nice and easy. Also, if you do this for 30 seconds, you'll start to feel your shoulders burning up a little bit. And if you think about it, you rarely ever use your shoulders, your arms for anything besides exercising. A little bit of putting plates over here, you're doing some little things, but there's no real exertion when it comes to your shoulders and your arms. So the boxing will assure you that those muscle fibers around your shoulder, your neck, top parts of your upper back, they do get some sort of dynamic exercises. It's not just about the legs when it comes to conditioning. So, just nice and easy. Don't worry about power. Just be quick. It doesn't matter who you are. You don't need to be an athlete to practice boxing. You don't need to be a fitness fanatic. Whenever you learn how to punch, how to protect yourself, how to apply yourself physically when it comes to contact with other humans, with other animals, just the sense of protecting, the capability of being able to protect yourself, that itself is amazing, and it resonates. You still use it for exercising?
I do. I still do some, a few rounds in my exercise routine. Yeah, so physically what it does for the body is amazing.
There you go.